One person eats world's worst diet for 7 days, while the other person eats world's best diet for 7 days. What happened to their bodies?
Eating the world's worst diet for 7 days.
That sounds awful.
What actually is world's worst diet?
How often do we truly pay attention to what we're eating?
Every single day.
A lot. The average human probably doesn't know exactly what they're eating every single day, how many calories, the macros, anything.
As society becomes growingly health conscious, food brands have become better at marketing their meals as healthy eating.
There's so many brands right now that can literally say about the shittiest meal ever. You got a protein source, you got some greens, and a healthy carb source. That's literally fries with a mini salad and fried bread.
And the salad probably sucks with lots of sauce.
Isn't it surprising how the majority of people know that fast food is making us perform worse in every aspect of life, and yet it's still the most popular type of food people eat? That's what I'm saying.
True, spitting facts.
For his whole life, Amar has eaten some form of processed sugar basically every day.
I could be that guy as well. But there's nothing wrong with having some form of processed sugars, whatever. It just shouldn't be too much.
There's this famous 80-20 rule that 80% of your diet should be good foods and then 20% treats.
In his childhood, he'd hide little cubes of sugar in the kitchen from his mom to go eat in the middle of the night.
Straight up cubes? Sugar? Just, I mean, this guy's not playing around.
No.
We don't eat a lot of bad food. We do, by the way, sometimes. We're also very satisfied with the healthy foods. We just know what to eat and what we like.
On the other hand, I consider myself a fairly healthy eater. Amar, alongside professional chefs, will try to learn about food and curate as healthy of a diet as possible for him, while I will exclusively eat fast food for breakfast, lunch, and for dinner for 7 days straight. Our goal is to create the ultimate test and understand how the foods we eat truly affect us.
My guess is Thomas has fun the first day, and after the first day is not that fun anymore. Amar, he maybe sees that healthy food can also be kind of tasty, and he's like, yeah.
But also, I think he's gonna have the cravings.
I want some dessert right now. Okay, so a doctor is following them. That's great.
Yes.
Companies, Kraft, or like all these snacks that you see, they figured out like the bliss point, right, of fat and sugar, where you go, oh my God, my brain is shooting out all these really feel-good neurotransmitters and hormones in my body. I want more. Switching to a healthier diet is hard for people because their taste buds have not even acclimated. They're so used to that sugar-fat ratio.
It's not only the taste buds, it's also the microbiomes in your whole digestive system that actually are used to certain foods.
You might actually respond very aggressive to healthy foods because it just takes so much more power and effort for your body to actually digest it.
I'm going to McDonald's. I am going to learn how to grocery shop from my friend Amy. Amy, tell us, how do you know so much about food?
So I think I was just really blessed and lucky from my mom, the way that she raised me.
And now Amy's gonna show me how to shop at a supermarket so that you can just optimize your choices, yeah.
It's just bad that in today's world we need to learn how the supermarket works, on how to just find your way through all the fucking bullshit. That we not have like, hey, by the way, if you want to eat like trash, go to this side. If you want to eat great foods, here you go.
Outside is where you'll find the fresh produce, so fruits and vegetables, meats, dairy towards the back, and then you'll have the pre-prepared section on the other side. I personally like to shop locally and seasonally.
Okay, now we're getting into the interesting part, because she's talking about finding the right foods, eating locally even. These are fancy words for saying we're gonna have an expensive grocery list.
Can we see a budget breakdown of how much Thomas spent versus how much Amar spent on their food?
In supermarkets, you can buy shitty foods very, very cheap. I find fruits and vegetables insanely expensive compared to all the shitty foods next to it.
Try and buy organic as much as possible.
I think that, especially for him starting out, just focus on the basic stuff.
The most important thing is start simple and allow yourself to just learn. For example, just, instead of your sugary cereals in the morning, eat oatmeal with cinnamon.
And blueberries.
A spoon of peanut butter. In our workout app, by the way. We just got some recipes that will take you 10 minutes to cook.
I'll do a cookie as well. I'm gonna feel like, try the spoon.
He's enjoying it.
Full experience.
This is like a liter of Coke. I already feel not great.
When you're used to healthy food, then all of a sudden when you eat bad food, most of the times you feel it quite fast.
How is he feeling now?
Just like so tired.
I would expect it to see this after an entire day of eating bad.
This is pretty drastic.
Good morning. I woke up today with my stomach feeling a lot better than usual. Because I binge eat at night, I usually feel it in the morning when I wake up.
So he knows it. He knows what's the problem.
Yes.
But then he still does it every single day. Like, don't do it then and eat a banana.
Breakfast, I'm eating the most sugary thing they had at Starbucks.
This coffee cake.
No, that's not. I mean, it's the world's worst diet, but this is just fats and sugar.
I have a long way to come for cooking and kitchen skills.
Okay, so the healthy meal is a salad with hummus, chicken,
And some other vegetables, I think.
I already thought it was gonna be a salad. Doesn't need to be a salad. This kind of screams, I don't necessarily want this instead of my fries and burger, but he's going into the right direction.
Okay, I have just made the unhealthiest grocery store purchase of my life. I feel not great. My stomach is just constantly kind of aching. I'm just having a really hard time digesting. I feel like I have this like haze in my brain. Like I feel like I'm not able to piece together like fully formulated thoughts.
Okay, so Thomas is starting to feel worse and worse, and Amar is starting to feel better and better.
Are you tempted by this right now? No, actually not at all. After like waking up and not needing to like poop the way I used to, it's pretty good. It's pretty.
I'm getting like good little.
Okay, so he didn't gain the weight from just those 4 days. That would be a bit insane, but it does raise a question. They don't talk about the calories. Did their calorie intake stay the same? Or are they just eating intuitively?
One thing that has helped me a lot make decisions over the past, 4 days now, is the concept of count colors, not calories.
I don't know what I think of that saying. I like bananas, and I like my pastas, and I like my oats. They all have kind of the same color, and I would still be eating pretty healthy.
Yes. Different colors, of course, means different types of food, so different types of micronutrients,
Yes.
so you get all of them in.
Overall, I obviously get some pretty gnarly dips in energy, but I think it's just because I'm literally getting off of processed sugar for the first time in my whole life.
Okay, so he has pretty massive dips
In energy.
But with the current diet he has, he's eating a lot less fast processed sugar. So he's eating more complex carbs, which actually give him energy throughout the day. So I would expect it to be a lot more stable than normal.
Maybe he's eating too little carbs.
I think that might be it.
Evidently, I'm realizing that there's so much more to depression or mental health that isn't actually about what I'm going through in terms of my internal journey, but actually just simply what I'm getting to put in my body and what it's resulting in terms of clarity or not.
Just not eating shitty foods will make you feel less shitty.
There are literally studies done that show brain scans of people that eat healthy, that work out, and you actually see a difference in their brain when it comes to reward system, dopamine levels, and just feeling happy.
More cooking, healthy cooking. I am still noticing the low carb diet.
Which might explain the low energy.
We might be a little bit controversial here, but there's nothing wrong with carbs.
It also depends per person. Some people really like low carb, some people absolutely hate it.
Fried chicken bacon sandwich. And I'm gonna have an Eggo waffle with Nutella on it for dessert. Pretty good. Pretty good.
I feel terrible. Yeah, I feel like a sausage.
You are what you eat.
Let's get started.
Oh,
There you go.
he's got meats, but where's,
But
again,
where's the carbs? That's not necessary.
this is not low carb, this is a no carb diet.
We know a guy, Tristan Lee, probably you know him as well. He was, he's very low carb, and he was saying that you really have to get into it. Like it takes a week or two, right?
Yeah. He stopped doing that, by the way. Fresh avocado.
Sick.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
This looks nice.
I'm gonna take one more bite of this thing and then I'm done with this. I think that's the best way to end it. That's it. Challenge is done.
Didn't even finish it.
No.
He can't finish it, he's not liking it.
What we eat impacts our mental well-being immensely more than we had initially even realized.
I think that the most important conclusion here is it's don't eat the shitty diet, which is actually kind of an average diet, a bit over-exaggerated. And you don't also have to go to the extreme side of no carbs, no sugar at all. Start with eating a bit healthier. Try to change these bad meals that you know are bad. You know your cereals in the morning that are full of sugar, you know they're shitty, you know it. You know it.
You know it. And you feel bad because of it.
Just try out different things rather than sticking to the unhealthy diet. That might be a bit convenient, but in the long run, probably not worth it.
This was a crazy experiment.
If you want to see a crazy experiment, then check out this video right here where they try to grow their wrist muscles. People say this is impossible, but this guy did it. Subscribe, smash like, and hit that bell.